Do you take on the challenge of embracing your own path to self-growth success and see if you stick to it for a whole month? Personal growth is something that's been on my mind a lot lately, and I think it's because I've come to realize that it's the key to achieving success in just about any area of life. Whether it's our careers, our relationships, or even our own sense of self-worth, self-growth is what takes us from where we are to where we want to be. And I don't think I'm alone in this journey. I think we all want to be the best versions of ourselves, but sometimes we just don't know where to start. One of the biggest obstacles I faced in my own self-growth journey is fear. Fear of failure, fear of not being good enough, fear of what others might think. It's paralyzing, and it's easy to let it hold us back from taking that first step towards change. Another obstacle I've faced is lack of motivation. We all have those days where we just don't feel like doing anything, and it's hard to push through that feeling of apathy. And then there's procrastination, putting things off until tomorrow, or next week, or next month, and before we know it, we've let another opportunity slip through our fingers. And finally, there's self-doubt. That little voice in the back of our minds that tells us we're not good enough, that we're not worthy of success. But what if I told you that these obstacles don't have to hold you back? What if I told you that there are ways to overcome them and start making progress towards the life you've always wanted? Because I've learned that it's not about being perfect. It's about being willing to take that first step and then another and another until you're moving towards your goals. One strategy that's helped me is setting clear, achievable goals for myself. It sounds simple, but it's amazing how much of a difference it can make. When we have a clear idea of what we want to achieve, we can start breaking it down into smaller, manageable steps. And then there's seeking support. Whether it's a mentor, a coach, or a community of like-minded individuals, having people who believe in us and can help us stay on track can make all the difference. And finally, there's maintaining a positive mindset. It's not always easy, but when we focus on the good things, the things that are going right, it's amazing how much more energy and motivation we have to keep moving forward. I want to share a personal story that's had a huge impact on my own self-growth journey. A few years ago, I was struggling to find direction after a major setback in my life. I felt lost, and I didn't know what I wanted to do anymore. But then I stumbled upon a quote that changed everything for me. It said, "You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great." It was like a light bulb went off in my head, and I realized that I didn't have to have it all figured out. All I had to do was take that first step, and then another, and that's exactly what I did. I started taking small steps towards my goals, and before I knew it, I was making progress. It wasn't always easy, and there were plenty of setbacks along the way, but I learned to focus on the small wins and to celebrate them, because those small wins added up to something big. In conclusion, I want to leave you with the key takeaways from this video. Embracing the journey of self-growth is not always easy, but it's worth it. It's worth pushing through the fear, the lack of motivation, the procrastination, and the self-doubt. Because on the other side of those obstacles is a life of purpose, of fulfillment, and of success. Thanks for watching, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. What's been your biggest obstacle to self-growth, and how have you overcome it? And if you haven't already, be sure to check out my other videos on self-growth and personal development. Wish you a great day.